Kamala Harris is doing two critical and important things early in her campaign speeches. And we're going to look at two different speeches. Number one, Kamala Harris is directly going at Donald Trump as a sexual predator, framing herself as the one that prosecutes sexual predators and framing Trump as the perpetrator, also as a criminal, which he is, a convicted felon, etc. I think that that's really good. Secondly, and just as importantly, but for a different audience that might react to this, Kamala Harris is going straight at Project 2025, what it is. And as we have seen this, and as we have seen it become more of a discussion topic, the number of Americans aware of Project 2025 and the percentage of Americans that oppose it has gone up. So let's take each of these two things in turn. First and foremost, here is a speech from Kamala Harris earlier this week. And I believe that this is the sort of messaging you need to defeat Donald Trump. You have to be direct about what Trump is and represents. You have to make it clear that, listen, we respect and welcome every voter, but if you're going to vote for Trump, you have to contend with the reality that you're voting for a criminal, you're voting for a con artist, a scammer, a sexual predator. Let's listen to a couple minutes of Kamala Harris's speech from earlier this week. I think this is very good. And when we talk about more of a Newsom type tone and attitude, which we had not previously seen from Kamala Harris, this isn't fully there yet, but it's certainly going in that direction. Let's listen.
Before I was elected as vice president, before I was elected as United States Senator, I was the elected Attorney General, as I've mentioned, of California. And before that, I was a courtroom prosecutor. In those roles, I took on perpetrators of all kinds.
The audience understands exactly what she's getting at, which to me is a sign that this sort of messaging is good.
Predators who abused women.
Right.
Fraudsters who ripped off consumers. Cheaters who broke the rules for their own gain. So hear me when I say, I know Donald Trump's type. And in this campaign, I will proudly put my record against his. As a young prosecutor, when I was in the Alameda County District Attorney's Office in California, I specialized in cases involving sexual abuse. Donald Trump was found liable by a jury for committing sexual abuse.
Yes.
As Attorney General of California, I took on one of our country's largest for-profit colleges and put it out of business. Donald Trump ran a for-profit college, Trump University, that was forced to pay $25 million to the students it scammed. As district attorney, to go after polluters, I created one of the first environmental justice units in our nation. Donald Trump stood in Mar-a-Lago and told big oil lobbyists he would do their bidding for a $1 billion campaign contribution.
Right. So what is good about this? There's a couple different things. First of all, she's speaking directly to the contrast between the sort of thing you would expect if you get more Trump and the sort of thing you would expect if it's Kamala Harris who's the next president. That's number one. Number two, all of these issues can be motivating to voters in a way that maybe Project 2025 wouldn't be. So it's a very astute thing to go directly at these issues. And then number three, we know that if there are debates, she being Kamala Harris is going to have to come in prepared with how do you deal with the fact that Trump will not answer any question, will try to talk over you, and will just lie. Is it to go at Project 2025? Is it to go at Trump's criminal convictions? Is it to go after Trump's scam businesses? Is it to go after Trump's sexual assault? We don't know, but the whole point here is you want to start building up a picture of how crowds and audiences are going to react to that. So I think this was excellent, excellent, excellent for Kamala Harris. And simultaneously, in a sort of something for everyone kind of situation, she also went right after Project 2025 in another rally, and I want to talk about that now. Right now, we are seeing candidates do whatever it takes to win your vote, and how the media chooses to cover certain stories, if at all, can completely shape your perspective of those candidates. But our sponsor, Ground News, is an awesome resource at a time like this. With their Vantage plan, I get access to what's called their blind spot feed that shows me stories that can be easily missed. For instance, I'm looking here at Ground News' summary about Trump distancing himself from Project 2025 amid its rising controversy, something we've been talking about. Ground News provides a great summary of the situation based on over 100 articles that Ground News found reporting on it. And Ground News shows me that almost no conservative news outlets are covering the story. Not a surprise. Ground News shows us that the right-wing outlets only report on how Trump is denying involvement with the project, while the center and left outlets are actually giving context on Trump's connections to the movement of Project 2025. Every story comes with this visual breakdown of the political biases and ownership of the reporting news outlets, which is really important to know as well. Go to ground.news/Pacman or scan my QR code for 40% off the same unlimited access Vantage plan that I use.